And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Khalif Raymond, one man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Joey Sly on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First play and a first pass for Cousins. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. First down, here's Cousins. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Marquise Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by Mara, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. He'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. This defense for the Vikings, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Always got some breathing room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Here's Goff. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. Early Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Third and 8. From the 50, it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, 50 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. It's Cousins on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's loose again. Wanting room at the 50. Look out. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Lions. Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game has been looming on both of their schedules.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He'll find Nwangu underneath. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Nwangu. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I like the call. Inside the red zone running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Back to throw, Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Now it's gone. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Cousins on 1st down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Vikings at 11-3 on the year. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl front runners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
Now Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To the air again, it's Cousins. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Now Goff. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw is gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Detroit. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Gibbs straight ahead. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Goff on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And in for the Lions, touchdown. A.J. Hamler. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He'll buy some time right. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now we'll pause for an injury, and it's the quarterback, Jared Goff, shaken up on the play. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Goff now looks to throw. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And he's brought down. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now a first down throw. Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he he gets into enemy territory. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken, and I think the ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. Now Cousins going to change it up. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Cousins now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
A first down throw for Cousins. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Good route here. Black. Exploit them here. On this drive.
Throwing, Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it. It's a foot race. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. The over now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops. I know we can't do a mind meld and really know exactly what he was thinking, but I didn't see an open receiver there. Maybe, possibly, he did that on purpose and just overthrew him.
Yeah, coverage was good, so maybe indeed that was another way to throw it away, if you will. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Up the middle, Nwangu. To the 43, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Score on these guys.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On the give is Nwangu. With a tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd down, Cousins. To Jefferson on the slant. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 14. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd and 2. Handoff here to Nwangu. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Cousins here going to change the play. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Vikings! Marquise Brown with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least... Evades the tackler and now some space. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now Goff on 1st down. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Off play action. Here's Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They've gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On first down, Goff. Man open, here is Jones. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Gibbs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Another timeout called by the Vikings now. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown! Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And there he goes again. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. Marr now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins drops this off with Nwangu. And a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Handoff right side to Nwangu. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. Khalif Raymond now. And he's loose again. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And Goff picks up the 1st down and then wisely slides to the ground to avoid the contact. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Goff now to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
3rd and 2, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
On 1st down, it's gone. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he won't get any further as he's taken down right there at the 24. A good pickup there at 22. Goff on 1st down. Throw caught by Raymond. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On second down, here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Goff. And it's caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. First play's a run to Nwangu. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back to Nwangu again on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Addison hauls it in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They come up with 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. 2nd and 6 coming up. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And Hawkinson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll take this down to the 26. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Here's Cousins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Now Cousins. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he's brought down. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back, see if you can make someone miss in the open field.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now 1st and goal. Cousins on the keeper. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here's Nwangu. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's gone. Flush to his right. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Goff now to throw. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
Defense is asleep. Don't let us down. Score these guys, man.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the Vikings going to get the first chance to possess the football as we are back underway here in overtime. Nuwanger now from his end zone. And there he goes again. Up to midfield. There are no flags. He's into the end zone.
Touchdown.
And an amazing return. Wins it in OT. Hard-fought game through 4 quarters, gets us into overtime, and then you can't even catch your breath and realize you're in overtime, and the return of the ball game's over.
Absolutely amazing what we got to see because we're setting up all those different scenarios as we go to overtime. Do you take the ball, right? When you do the coin toss, where are you going to play? How are you going to do it? And that takes it all out of our hands, doesn't it? A bolt of a return that ends the ball game.
How often do coaches talk, Charles, about that third phase? And here the third phase was the difference.
No doubt. And what I also think about is when you get to overtime, fatigue has to play a factor in it. And if you use a lot of guys who are frontline players on special teams, sometimes they run out of gas.
So for Minnesota, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Detroit, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like this as they drop to 10-5. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.